Fishing knots. I'm an Eagle Scout and I still can't remember how to tie knots. But in this video, I'm gonna show you the only 2 knots that I ever use for fishing. Now, if you guys know me well, you know that I love fishing. I fly fish, I bait caster fish, spinning fish, every type of fishing you can possibly do. I've done it or I do it. So in this video, you're gonna learn how to tie the 2 knots that I use for pretty much any type of fishing. The first knot I'm gonna show you is how to tie your line to a hook, to a lure, to a snap swivel, to any type of, I guess, lure. Then the next knot I'm gonna show you how to tie is how to tie 2 pieces of fishing line together. This is very useful, like when you're fly fishing, or if you need to tie a piece of leader or tippet to another piece of line. It's the go-to knot for tying 2 pieces of line together. So let's talk about that first knot here really quickly. All right, so here we are with the first knot. This is the easiest knot in the book, and it's literally the knot I use for every single time I tie fishing line to a lure or a hook or a fly or anything. So super easy to remember. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the line through the hook or the lure. We're gonna pull it through. I like to give it a good distance, 3 or 4 good solid inches. Then all we're gonna do is twist 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm pinching the line in between these 2 fingers. I'm holding line right here and I'm holding my hook, right? So you don't get hooked. Now you're gonna see a little loop right here, right next to the eye of the hook. We're gonna feed this tip right back through that loop right there. So we're gonna go through that loop, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend it back through this big circle, okay? So if we're gonna go down through it, we're gonna wrap around and come back up through it right there. So hopefully you can kind of see that. I know it might be a little bit blurry, but I'll do it one more time. So the main loop right here, right next to the hook, we're gonna go down through it and then back up through the big hole. Okay, so that's back up through the big hole right there. That little piece that's sticking up, you can kind of see it. And is how I do this is I bite that, and while I'm biting that piece of line right there, I pull this, and pull this, the hook, and the line all at the same time. Like that. Okay? Pull it tight as much as you can, and you might still get some bumpies, like some bumpies right there. So after I pull it with my TC, it's not all the way down tight right there. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to try to pinch it with your fingers, the end. So like get your fingers over the end of it, and you'll kind of slide it down gently. Don't pull too hard or you're gonna like hook yourself. You can't really see what I'm doing, but these little like loop things right here, I'm sliding them towards the eye of the hook. So I'm just like pushing them down like that. And I slide them down to the edge of the hook, so they're right there like that. And now I can pull tight and slide them down, pull tight, slide them down, pull tight, pull tight, pull tight, and there it is. So that's how you tie any type of lure, hook, and then I'll just trim that. And I got that right there. All right, the next knot is to tie 2 pieces of fishing line together. So I have like a little piece of tippet right here in this hand, and I've got just fishing line in this hand. So to tie them together, like if you're gonna tie like a tippet to a line or whatever, this is what you do. You take a few inches from each side, and you lay them on top of each other flat. So they're laid on top of each other together. Just right like that. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tippet side, so the side that you would like tie to a fly or whatever, take that side in your right hand, and you're gonna loop it. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm looping both of them, right? So I'm gonna loop it. I'm gonna pinch it in between that finger like that. So I got it looped. Now these two edges right here, I'm gonna put them through the loop and pull it through. So that's one time through the loop. Then I'm gonna wrap them around through both the loops a second time. So hopefully you can kind of see that there. It's wrapped around there twice. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna grab both the lines in both hands and pull it tight together. So I'm just pulling those tight together, pulling them tight together. And now once you have it like that, you're gonna see you've got like a little short end right here, and then you've got a short end on the other side. You don't have to hold those. You're gonna hold the main leader and the main fishing line, and you're gonna pull tight with just those two. You'll wrap them around your finger, pull tight, pull tight, pull tight. Okay. Now you can get your little clippers and trim down those ends. And now you've got two pieces of fishing line tied together. So that's how you like add on a leader to the end of your line, or if you need to extend your line, tie a tippet to your fly line or whatever. That's it right there, guys. Those are the two fishing knots really exclusively that I use when I'm fishing. If you have any questions about fishing, any other type of fishing videos you want to see, drop a comment down below. Let me know what type of fishing you do. If you're into fly fishing, bait caster fishing, bass fishing, trout fishing, literally I've done all types of fishing here in Utah, which has some of the best all-around fishing you can find anywhere in the United States or even the world. So I'd love to chat fishing with you in the comments below. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed for some more how-to tutorial videos. I'm Andy. You're watching Learn How. We'll see you in the next video.